Welcome to the second match of Night 3 of the Women's All-Star Classic. We are still in the Amethyst League, but we got two women who are in desperate need of points. It is the former Women's North American Champion, Ruca, who I mentioned in Night 2, coming off a solid match against Io Sky on Monday Night Raw, ended up being the best match of the night. And now is hoping to at least get on the board, because her first two matches against Mercedes Moné and Rhea Ripley, she did not pick up the win. But hopefully, facing off against a former NXT counterpart for a few years could help her out. But that totally depends on what happens in this match. Hopefully it's a W, but it may not be a W. All I know is that someone needs to get a win. Like, badly. Damien Priest! You lucky man! Lola! Oh, the NXT Women's Champion, who has been having a rough go over the last few weeks. Izzy Dame stood tall this past Tuesday night on NXT after, those two had a huge brawl that ultimately hurt Ren Sinclair, which sucks. But it's not been a particularly great tournament so far for the NXT Women's Champion. Kind of a repeat of what happened in the Women's Intercontinental Classic, albeit there was that mini hot streak that really was crazy to watch, like the win over Mina Shirakawa and that beat Kalani Jordan while she was in the middle of a rivalry with her. And now, she needs to win, because the first two matches, she's lost to JC Jane and Julia. Now she's got to beat a former NXT counterpart in, Ruca. Julia was also a former NXT counterpart. And right out of the gate, using her MMA background and now collar and elbow tie-up, these two women currently sitting at a goose egg, 0-2 so far. One of them could get their first win. Hell, this could end in a draw. Someone's going to get points, though, in this matchup. The question is who? Will it be both of them? Will it be Ruca, or will it be Lola Vice? We will find out. As right now, it is Ruca on the offense. Lola reverses, though. And now Lola on the offense, and now back to the collar and elbow tie-up right into the corner. You know, Ruca did not win the NXT Women's Championship in her time in NXT, but she dazzled a lot. She dazzled, and she impressed a lot of people, leading to her main roster call-up to Monday Night Raw. And now in the Women's IC title scene, she could potentially win the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch, which would be amazing. Lola was trying to go for those kicks. Most of them were missing, and now another reversal from Lola. Lola Vice could be a part of the next wave of call-ups. It could be as early, it could be as late as maybe after WrestleMania 43, or hell, maybe even in the summer, going into the fall, alongside Tatum Paxton and maybe even Tony D'Angelo. NXT is going to feel a whole lot different, man, when 2027 rolls around. I'm just saying that. Whoa, Ruca over the top rope! I mean, those two were in the Royal Rumble match. Lola Vice, unfortunately, was one of the first women eliminated thanks to Jordan Grace. She came out at number 5 or 6, I don't remember. Ruca came out at number 10, was in the final 3, did not win the Royal Rumble match, however, which kind of sucks. Oh, and a knee to the face from Ruca to Lola. And now, a waistlock from Lola reverses. And now, count of 3. And now, sends Soul back into the ring. Lola Vice back on the offense once again. And now, Lola sends Soul right into the ropes as we have a cameo over here.
What's going on over here?
Even though it was supposed to be mine! My little brother. As you see him just breeze through the screen. Oh, Hurricanrana from Lola Vice! And now, a clothesline from Lola.
We got news, people.
Oh, yes. It looks like it's...
Fabian Eichner has debuted in TNA, and Cedric Alexander is your new NXT TNA X Division champion. Alright, I'll be quiet for the rest of the match, sorry.
I have to be quiet for the rest of the Amethyst League. but regardless, doesn't matter. Lola Vice on the offense. Oh, there it is. The move that she couldn't even hit in the last match against Julia. Now, finally hits that move on Sol Ruca. And now, those kicks. Oh, and now it's a Guri right to Lola. And the cover. And a kick out at 1. Both women have not hit their finishers just yet. Obviously, that could change. Just keep that in mind. And now, Lola back on the offense. It looked like Sol Ruca had the momentum for a little bit. Now, Sol Ruca with a waist lock. And now, face plant. Goes Lola. Lola outside the ring now. Very interesting stuff right here. And now, Sol, what is she thinking here? I have no idea what the heck she's thinking. Oh my god, another knee to the face. My goodness. Sol Ruca has not hit her soul snatcher yet. Spinning back fist has not been hit yet either from Lola Vice. So both finishers have not been used as we approach 6 minutes of recording of this match. The first match, by the way, lasted only 10.5 when it comes to recording. And now Lola! Wow! Okay, Lola, I see you. What the heck is Vice doing? Oh, an elbow drop onto the outside from Lola. Unreal. Damian Priest would be proud. My little brother's shaking his head, knowing what the meme is all about, even if it's not as popular as it seems. And now the count at 3. This could end in a draw, which could be beneficial. Oh my god, Sol Ruca is now busted open. Busted open pretty badly, it looks like. Why is Booker T on a chair? What the hell? The count is at 5. We need to get another look. We need to get another look at this. The count at 6. Oh. Okay, so I can't see it.
That's all.
I don't see it.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Like, that's disrespectful to Booker T, man. That's crazy. And now Lola back on the offense, knee to the freaking midsection. And now Lola just knees to the ribs of Sol Ruca. Her ribs gotta be hurting. And now Sol is gonna stand, it's gonna pull her into the middle of the ring. Does she go for a pinfall here? She does not. And now what is Lola thinking? Oh! Missed! Sol blocks it! Oh, I was trying to go for whatever the heck she was going for. Said Lola over the top rope. Not a Royal Rumble match, people, but Royal Rumble was like 4 months ago, people. And now Sol collar and elbow tie right into the corner. And now, ooh, The Miz was on Dude Perfect's podcast. That's interesting. Sorry, we're straying away from whatever the heck is going on here. Sol Ruca now just rolling. Oh, is she going for it? No, she's not. X Factor from Lola. Or not Lola, Sol Ruca. What the hell, man? I'm getting mixed up right now. Sol. Oh, she absolutely face planted. Trying to go for like whatever. Oh, spinning back fist. Spinning back fist from Lola. Lola Vice for her first 3 points of the tournament. Oh, kick out. Sol Ruca kicked out of the spinning back fist. Jesus. What the hell just happened? Not what I thought was going to happen here. And now we're in the middle of a hockey fight right now. Well, not really a hockey fight. This is just a battle of wits. Oh no. Oh. My goodness. 2 women that were in NXT together for 3 years. Just unleashing blows. Blow after blow. My goodness. Oh my God! My Lord! Lola! Oh! Wow! Oh! Sol's not getting up after that! Oh my goodness! Lola Vice, the NXT Women's Champion, gets her first 3 points of the tournament. And she does it emphatically. Pissed off over the fact she couldn't get points in the first 2 matches. 3rd time's the charm. Didn't win him with a spinning back fist. Almost did. Look how close this kick out was. Whew. And then, well, they didn't show it, which is ridiculous. That nasty black mass or spinning kick right to the face. Lola Vice is on the board at 3 points. And it took to her third match to do it. It took her, like, what? Till her fifth match for her to win her first, get her first 3 points in the Women's IC Classic. Well, she at least got her first 3 points in shorter match time. 3 points for Lola! Soul is 0 for 3. Not a good sign for Soul whatsoever.